Co-head coach of the Centennial Jaguars, Ryan Pezzetti, coach last week. Okay, let's just see if you subscribe to this week 1 to week 2 improvement thing.
Oh, absolutely. There's been some changes made on our team and sharpened some things up that didn't go our way last Friday, and looking forward to playing Linn-Mar.
So, one last thing on the previous game. What'd you see on tape that you wanted to address this week in practice?
Oh, you know what? It's first game. You always think you're prepared, but you know deep down there's going to be some things that happen, and there was some catastrophic failures on our end that can't happen in a big game like that, but they did. You got to accept it, you got to swallow it, and you got to move on.
The offense is something that's always a work in progress. Where'd you see this week improvements?
You know what? We made some changes for the better, we feel, and as we go forward, we need to make sure that we sharpen things up and play better.
J.J. Morgan, how did you think he did?
Did outstanding. You know what? Whenever you average 12 yards a carry against a team like that, I mean, he's one of the most dynamic offensive players we have, and we need to take advantage of that.
Offensive line, how did they play?
You know what? There's a lot of guys that played up front, and at times they played really good, and we just need to make sure consistency is the key with those guys.
Defensively, what did you like?
Oh, outstanding! That was a bright spot for us. They played good. You know, with Southeast Polk returning, I think they had 8 guys that played on a state title team, and I think they allowed 60 plays, 240 yards. I mean, that's pretty good numbers for those guys. So that's something to build on for sure.
You coaches and your penchant for numbers, being able to pull things. I'm always impressed. Who do you need to step up this week defensively?
Defensively, they just need to play just like they did against Polk. You know, don't give up big plays, and they didn't. You know, bend but don't break. You know, Southeast Polk didn't make a lot of mistakes on offense, and you know, it showed. You know, whenever you can have a 19-play drive and finish it, you know, that's quality football. But I do feel our defense did the job.
Linn-Mar's a team that has their own sets of injuries, own sets of challenges trying to move the football. What have you seen on tape where you have opportunities?
You know, they're a different team. They graduated some kids a year ago from a playoff team, and they're new. You know, I think they went through a lot of the growing pains that we did game 1 offensively, and they'll be much improved.
Lastly, for you, what would be considered, I mean, obviously a victory on the board, but what do you see as victory for your team tonight?
Sharpen things up, play fast, get things done, eliminate the mistakes that happened week 1.
All right, it's Ryan Pezzetti, co-head coach of the Centennial Jaguars. The pregame show continues after this on CISN.